Indeed. Alright. So now is it time?
Alright, it's your move. You can give yourself an introduction and let me know the countdown.
Alright. Hello everyone. This is EndeavorGaming and welcome to Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory. This is one of many games I speedrun, but this is the one that brings back the most memories. I've been running this game since late 2014, and a decent amount of discoveries have been made to shorten the game length more and more. I will be running New Game Plus good in with DLC, so you'll be seeing me skip some text boxes at the start. The timing starts after the final text box. So I'll do my best. If there's any questions, just ask. Alright, let's get these text boxes out of the way.
Give me the ready when you're ready.
Alright, I'll start the countdown on go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you. Alright, New Game Plus on this. I'm not level 999, but I am a pretty good level to win most of the fights in 1 to 3 shots, especially this normally unwinnable fight here. Skills get really strong when you do. Thanks for the good luck, everyone. Basically, in this game, we'll be doing a lot of cutscene watching, well, skipping, and a bunch of quests. So I hope it can be at least a little bit interesting. Right away, you will see me equip weapons and gear to Neptune. I'll be doing that again as soon as I get Noir and Plutio on my team. Alright, Chapter 1 has 2 RNG quests for Dogus. They can either be done in 2 fights or 3. What we're hoping for is one of the 2 fights to have 3 Dogus in it. If it does, it will be done in 2 fights. If it doesn't, then it will take 3. Alright, here's the first of 2 fights. It only has 2, so we gotta hope for the next fight to have 3. Interesting about that cutscene, Neptune says how she's level 1. Well, Gear's higher level. It's always funny because I'm over level 300. Alright, that was perfect RNG. So now, eject buttons. I'll talk about those a little bit. They're overpowered in this game when you, since you have them before the game gives them to you. You will see that later. It will let me skip some stuff in most dungeons. Right now, we just gotta go visit each nation. Supposedly learn stuff from them. All that jazz, you know, typical stuff that Histoire has Neptune do. Nothing really interesting happens until we get to the prologue, or after we get done with the prologue and get to Ultra Dimension. Now we're done that, we gotta go back to Planet Neptune. Now we're about to meet an interesting character. You probably know her as the main antagonist of this game, Ray Wrights. That would be a very brief introduction. Alright, that jump lagged. Sometimes in this game, on the disc version installed to your hard drive, the game will lag randomly whenever you jump. Don't know what causes it, but if you ever see it freeze for a second, that's because it lagged. Yeah, we'll just eject out of there. It was nice meeting you, Ray. There, now we meet another antagonist of sorts. Although I can't really remember the name off the top of my head. Alright. Now Nepgear is like, get out here, sister, make yourself useful. So we gotta go visit Virtua Forest again. And this is where the plot legitimately starts. But first, doggoos are getting in the way. And I hit the wrong combination of buttons. Because like every Neptunia game has a different way of fleeing. I can never remember which one is what. Alright, in this cutscene, Neptune's going to make Ray cry, and she's just going to unleash some kind of weird power that sends Neptune back to another universe. And now we meet second best girl of the whole game, Plutia. Before you ask, the best girl is obviously Ultra Dimension Blonde. Alright, now we got to equip them with some overpowered gear. Gotta equip them with damage breakers so they can do over 1,000 or 9,999 damage. And now we're all set up to break the game. Alright, here's that second RNG quest I mentioned. There's another doggood quest that can be 2 or 3 fights. Depending on if we get a fight with 3. And there we go. Perfect RNG on both quests.
Enjoy your life while it lasts.
I go for the double kill and missed it. Really hard to aim with my controller. Yep, second best. Hardly anything in this game can top Ultra Dimension Blonde. That outfit, though. Famicom color suit blonde. Doggy lady. Best waifu in Neptunia. Don't kill me, IF. Abnus is clearly the best villain in this game. Now we get to meet the star of the show. Mini Histoire. Nice, 150 viewers. Hype. Time for another quest that we just completely skipped. Because who wants to do quests? This isn't an RPG or anything. Alright, now Noir has left us to go to a dungeon alone. So we just follow her. And she's back. That was quick.
Jump!
Alright, if you guys remember the main bad boss character of the first two games, if you think she'd become the main boss of the third game, I'm sorry to disappoint you. But at least she's here for fan service, I guess.
I don't care who you are. I'm gonna win.
No way.
Speaking of fan service, any Iris Heart fans out there is going to get a good bit of fan service right now. This unskippable CG. Yep, this is the first game where she's just not taken seriously anymore. This is also the game where they really turn up the fan service scenes,
Don't get careless. Let's get
as you will
serious.
find out in
May I
about a
begin?
minute.
No way.
Enjoy, everyone. That's the end of chapter 1. 9 more to go. Alright, coming up, you're going to see exactly why I was talking about those eject buttons being overpowered. Jet Set Range. It has 2 sections, a Planet Tune section and a Last Station section. When you're this early in the game with eject buttons, you just completely skip the Last Station section, which saves a very good amount of time. So now we just go into the Last Station side of the dungeon and straight to the boss fight.
Are you supposed to be my opponent?
Fight.
Alright, now we're getting to the part of the game where you get the most unnecessary addition to any map game, in my opinion. There is no reason scouts should exist. Don't really use scouts at all though, unless we're doing true end. So really, for speedruns, this is all a waste of time. Right now this, it has us running back and forth between Planet Tune and Last Station. Until Ishwar tells us, go and have Noir teach you how to be true goddesses. And then we actually get to do something. Alright, normally this quest we have to do involves us going to a dungeon, fighting enemies while learning how to be goddesses. We gotta fight enemies and get item drops. We can skip that, but since there's a cutscene here, we still have to go to the dungeon to advance the story. So basically we just do this cutscene where Pleia transforms and they're like, no, go back to normal, and then we leave. So like I said earlier, who does quests in RPGs anymore? Woogie. I think you misspelled IF. Unless you meant goddess, and you definitely misspelled blonde. Now we're a band of Crash. We get to meet Goddess Whiteheart in all her amazing glory. Let's hope for no lag jumps. We waste very small amount of time, but they're still annoying. Oh, there's one. Can we get 2 for 2? Nope. Okay. With that brief introduction to Whiteheart, we gotta just be checked out of here and go to Kuzarat facility. This chapter's almost over. We're about to meet another one of the 7 villains. Hopefully no encounters. This dungeon loves giving you encounters because those enemies can see you from a mile away. And the good thing is, you have to go through a dungeon that looks like this like 4 or 5 times. Something close to that number. Yeah, Quara was the name of that character I was thinking about at the beginning. In my opinion, I think copy paste is my favorite of the 7 sages.
However formidable the opponent, I will not retreat.
My body. My
body's falling apart. Yeah, Umio plushie is bae. Poor Noir. Characters just keep on leaving her. Well, we're done with chapter 2. Not much happens there, but chapter 3 is probably the most fun chapter, in my opinion. It gives you a couple of things you actually have to do. Alright, Noir was a bad girl, and Irisheart's about to put her in her place. Neptune and Ishtar just get the heck out of there. Alright, now we gotta do a quest while Noir is recovering. We just gotta go kill a Fenrir. That's on the PlayStation side of Jet Set Range. Because Irisheart is bae, just not bae level of Famicom Blonde. Alright, we did about a 40-second long quest, and all of a sudden Noir is feeling better. so much better now that she wants to go and visit Blonde personally. So now we're about to see another form of eject button abuse. Alright, this one you don't see as well as the first eject button. It may even look slower. But this one does save about 3 or 4 seconds if you get no encounters. Good spots for those enemies. Those enemies love to give you an encounter, even if their backs are turned to you. Alright. Once we get to the second half here, we'll eject out, enter the dungeon from the back, and then go to the cutscene marker. Just a couple of seconds worth of walking saved. Like, guard. Oh wait, what are you doing? Trying to enter Louis. And then I'm like, dude, we snuck behind you. How did you not see us? Louis' guards are very lazy. In this cutscene, Neptune's like, oh, Vert, it's you! And then Vert's like, no, Neptune, don't tell them yet. Alright, now we are on our way to find and battle Blonde. And the game gives us a nice little maze that we have to go through, which normally can get you pretty lost, so it's not too bad for casual play. You gotta be careful for encounters on 2 or 3 sections of the maze. There's some enemies that are just in your way so bad. Gotta go for the swag strats so I don't have to see where I'm going. Like that enemy just, he tried his best. For some reason, these enemies have very slow reaction time. They don't notice you until you walk past them. So I've never gotten an encounter from them. Alright, last chance for an encounter. Sheila's in a decent spot. Oh wait, no, that was not the last chance. This room with the blonde pipe marker is the last chance. My bad. Oh, bad spot. They didn't notice me. Alright. The wolf was daydreaming. Hello, Vermilia Scarlet TV. Now it's time to regrettably KO Blonde in one shot. I'm sorry, Whiteheart.
I'll defeat you in an instant.
Nothing personal.
Finally. I can't lose.
Mr. Bad. Best villain name. Alright. In this dungeon, we see one more use of the eject button strats. This one, though, saves literally like 1 second. But time saves are time saves. Used to in this game, you would equip Blonde with equipment. But if you get high enough level, you can just leave her with standard equipment because she doesn't really do anything in this speedrun. She's just there. I tried to find ways to make her helpful, but it's impossible. No! I was like just a couple inches away from his zone of starting battle with me. Alright, we can do this cutscene, then eject out. I tried seeing if it's possible to just skip that cutscene marker, but if you do skip that cutscene marker and you go here with the eject button, Mr. Bad is not at the end of the stage. That marker is gone until you activate the marker in the cave. So as of right now, there's no way to skip that. The main 4 games of the series are really hardcore about making sure you see every cutscene. Alright, time to fight Mr. Bad.
I'll defeat you myself.
What shall I do to you?
My power suit.
And that's chapter 3 finished. At this point in the game, Ray's starting to become more and more powerful with that power given to her at the beginning. It's like Dragon Ball Z. She starts out weak and just a little over 30 minutes, she's all of a sudden becoming the strongest character. Of course, that 30 minutes is spread out across 150 episodes. Yep, I am Endeavor. welcome back. Now, time to do a skeletons quest, another RNG quest that can take 3 or 4 encounters.
Huh? Haven't they seen us? I've been waiting for this. Let's do this quick.
Oh, I hate it when the game won't let Neptune run. These enemies are like
Why'd you get careless?
in the 20s, and
Wait a little
they're like, nope,
bit
Neptune's too slow.
I've been waiting for this. Let's do this quick.
And it did it twice in a row. Good RNG.
Just as I planned. Me?
Can we make it 3 for 3? 3 for 3. Wow, that's a 50% chance for each time. So I lost a coin flip 3 in a row. Introducing Nep. Wait, this isn't the first time we see her? Oh, okay. Alright, now it's time to go and pay visit to the only goddess we haven't seen yet. They put her for last because she is worst goddess. Don't fight me. This dungeon has a lot of those tiny enemies, and you'll get into encounters with them so much because you just didn't see them. I wish I can get over my sad moods as fast as Nepgear. Nepgear's like, I'm sad. Neptune tries to make her better, and she's, I'm still sad. She does it. One more time, and I'm still sad. And then all of a sudden she's just not sad anymore. Oh shit. Yep, my bad. I forget. I skipped one thing. I knew I'd do that at least once during this run.
I won't lose to the likes of you.
I believe it is completely identical to Rebirth 3 except for the post game. These two games are also pretty identical speed-wise too. Rebirth 3 is the game with the least amount of difference in how fast the cutscenes are and the loading times are. Even the PC port. I'd put a bet on the Vita version of Rebirth 3 being pretty much the same as Big 3 in terms of loading times. Oh yeah, the start is very different. Like the very first dungeon. Time to bully poor Nepgear. She gets so much flack for being called not good protagonist for Mark II. I think she was a pretty darn good protagonist.
I'm serious today, so I don't know what'll happen to you.
2 for 1.
It looks like I played a little too much.
Alright, coming up after this, we go to one more dungeon with 2 final fights to finish up Chapter 4. Really, I don't know why they don't teleport you out of that dungeon. They require you to eject out. It's like, oh hey, some shit's happening back at Lean Box. We're not gonna leave the dungeon. Yeah, Netgear just got it way too hard on this game. Like, I went from vanilla to Mark II to this game. And I went into this game, I was like, man, Mark II was a really good game. Netgear was awesome. And then she just bullied so hard, I'm like, dang.
I'd never let the likes of you have their way with me.
What shall I do to you?
The sun seems especially bright today.
Anytime.
Next time. For certain.
Alright, now those two really hard boss fights is over. So it's chapter 4. Please no copy paste arena. I really like this CG when they're all together. Noir's like, I want to get in the picture more, guys. Alright, now we're on to chapter 5. This is where we start getting the ending requirements for the good end, which requires a few extra cutscenes and talking to people. And that's pretty much it for good end. Just doing that will unlock 2 extra chapters for this game. Now the babies are kids. Forgot how old? 5, maybe? They grow up so fast between chapter 4 and 5. Alright, now the 7 sages are plotting attacks in all of the nations, so everyone has to separate. So we go help them one by one. We do Vert, Blonde, and Noir, which is barely just the fastest order, since Noir is straight right from Planeptune. Makes it a little faster. Gotta talk to PC, IF, and Eastrar to get certain items. That was my plan. That was my plan all along. Now it's time to go help Bert. Right, this little cutscene right here, it will always give you a black screen, and if you have DLC characters, this screen will last even longer, up to 20 seconds. So if you want to speedrun this, try not to have any DLC characters, at least in your party.
I'm serious today, so I don't know what'll happen to you.
Alright, now we gotta do a fight that's hard to optimize. I still haven't optimized it very well. I'm gonna try and kill them with one attack. So we'll see how it goes. There's the third lag jump of the run.
I'm a kangaroo!
Alright, after this, it is very important that I go back to Planet Neptune. If I don't do that and collect one more thing, good end is over. Oh, I knew I'd do that mistake. Yeah.
It's my turn.
Yeah. Not too bad of a time
Just a
waste.
moment, please.
Gotta get Neptune's pudding. Insert emote here. Now we go help Blonde. And we gotta go fight Copy Paste again. I feel bad for him again.
Jump! Jump!
Nice emote. One punch pudding. Oh no, he followed us. I gotta remember to hit triangle as soon as this fight's done, or else I might get into an encounter.
Okay, I'm going to go check out.
I'm serious today, so I don't know what'll happen to you.
A total defeat. But I
I
have,
have
no
no
regrets.
regrets. His dialogue is random every time you beat him. Gotta hope for the shortest dialogue each time. No! I was one frame late.
Wait a little bit more.
There you are. I was like,
I've been waiting
Wow.
for this.
okay. Bad RNG again on the fleeing. Can't believe that guy sniped me. Testing with whoops, I went the wrong way. Testing in other languages has not been done. As far as I know.
until I'm
Alright, this fight,
satisfied.
gotta kill the bit that blocks the skills first.
Anytime.
Alright, and then
It's my turn to attack. Okay,
can't
you're
hide
done.
my-
that could have went faster, but
Kind of
that was good
figured
enough.
as much.
Another stick.
Alright, now that we've helped all the goddesses, get back to Plant Team. And we're like, oh no! The children have been kidnapped. So we gotta go help them. Gotta avoid those enemies, they love standing in your way. Alright, now R4 boss fight number 2007. If I use the right skill, she can die in
Totally serious
one
right
hit, I
now.
think.
Shall I do
But it's been a while, I don't remember what skill it is. Okay, it's that one.
I'll lose in this form too.
Alright, now we get to see Iris Heart try her best to make Aya feel better. After witnessing what she does to R4. It doesn't go the way Iris Heart planned. Now IF is scarred for life. Yeah, end of chapter 5. This is where we get the last few required items to get this good end. Get the stuffed animal and PC's drawing. Alright, now that that quest is over with, time to get the stuffed animal. And now her drawing. And now we are locked in for good end. Now, yet another RNG quest. Yep. Kill 5 of these Kupo kitties.
Sweep out the dirt.
Wait a little. It should always be my turn. Why'd you get careless?
3! No! Bad RNG.
We did it! We got the first attack! Wait a little. It always.
We're out in this cutscene. Pishi got brainwashed and now they're leaving each other. It's just sad, man. Now we have the most RNG heavy quest in the entire game. Fighting these Inky and Mrs. Inkies at the National Factory. Yeah, I killed 5 of each.
Why'd you get careless? Me?
Oh, whoops.
Why'd you get careless? Wait a little bit.
So far, alright. RNG.
I'll personally dispose of you.
Me?
Oh, okay.
See you later.
My turn.
That was bad because Noir didn't run.
They're coming from above. Wait a little bit.
Alright, that was actually pretty good RNG minus that one fight where Noir didn't run. I'll take that any run. Alright, time to go to Louis and finish up this chapter with 2 boss fights in a row because this game loves giving you 2 boss fights in a row. Don't worry, I think you guys get to see that CG again on Green's Rebirth 3 run later today. So no worries if you missed it. Here's another one of the boss fights with the bugs.
Okay, boss fight.
Time to screw this up.
What should I do? It should always be my turn. But games don't work.
I did that correctly, but slowly. Alright, it's time to be introduced to the best boss theme in the whole game. And if it's not your favorite boss theme in this game, I don't know what to tell you.
I'd never let the likes of you
What
have
shall
their
I
way
do
with
to
me.
you?
And the boss theme's over. Short-lived. Z-Fresh should be able to take a nap once the bomb stew wakes up. I think. That's how it's gonna work, right, Z? Like, I don't know for sure what their situation is, but I think that's what's gonna happen. Alright, chapter 6 is done. Final 3 chapters, guys. Final 3 chapters. Or 4, my bad. I forgot how to count. Alright. Now that Yellowheart has taken over, became the strongest overpowered boss, we just gotta go do something in the meantime. Gotta do this little quest right here at Ario Plateau. Prepare for the best dungeon music in the whole game. Probably my favorite music in the entire game. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this dungeon music. It was good while it lasted.
I'm serious today, so I don't know what'll happen to you.
Alright, one weird thing, we don't have to turn in that quest, so it's almost like, why did we even have to do it in the first place? I like Venus Mega Mix, the credits theme of this game. It's my favorite credits theme of the series. No, just another monster destruction quest. Gotta go pick on a poor flame Finrare. Because in this game we're actually the bad guys.
We have to go all out or we'll all get knocked out. Me? It should always be my turn, but...
Alright, anyone in chat, what special creator skill should I use? You know, like the Anophrene sword or the others of the like. Which one of those should I use as the killing hit for yellow, or for the final yellow heart fight? It won't be the final boss in the game, but it'll be the final yellow heart fight at the end of this, or at the end of the next chapter. I'll even play the entire animation. Hopefully. Hopefully my brain doesn't skip it. Alright. You just got a feel from my man Pirachu here. He takes a step up to defend R4, and he thinks they'll back down just because he's a small rat. But they're like, no, I'm sorry. We're gonna fight you anyways. Feel so bad for Pirachu.
Don't get careless.
He takes it like a champ though.
Finally, anytime.
In a way, I expected this.
Alright. I hope Anophrene sword is enough to finish off Yellowheart, because Neptune is the second one to attack in that fight. And alright, no encounters, please. Alright, they were in really good positions. I didn't even get noticed. That's really rare to not even get noticed. I mean, he always notices you, but those other two enemies, it's really rare to not get detected. That bit tried. He tried his hardest. Alright, time for another 2 boss fights in a row. At the level I'm at, I can just barely, in any death will just barely survive one shot. If I ever get off my lazy butt and grind a few more levels, I'll actually be able to do this fight in one hit.
I'll keep you around till I'm satisfied. What shall I do to you? I'll finish this at once.
Well, as expected, I guess.
Alright, we get to hear best battle theme again. Too bad it won't last much long, like, just like the last one, but
I'd never
here
let
it
the
is
likes
for
of you
people,
have their
for
way with
fans of
me.
it.
I'll finish this at
Got a bully for Iris Heart's sake. Alright, now we're coming up upon the first short chapter of the game. It's 75% cutscenes, 25% 2 boss fights. The Infinite Sword will be the final Yellow Heart fight, which is coming up in this chapter. So don't worry. As long as I don't accidentally skip it, we'll all get to see the Infinite Sword. Alright, how to tell if you're in normal ending or good ending. If there's a fight cutscene marker here, you're on the good ending or true ending. If there's no cutscene marker here, you missed something. Alright, I got everything required. Even though I follow my notes to a T, sometimes I worry that I may accidentally forget something one day. And this is the longest cutscene in the game, so eat your, like, just go to the restroom, whatever you gotta do. Oh wait, it's a cutscene after this fight.
I'll net yours. It's my turn.
My power suit.
Alright, so now you use the restroom, grab you a snack or a drink or whatever. This cutscene's like 30 seconds long or something. Maybe longer. I haven't actually timed it. No cutscenes? Oh, just wait until the next game in the marathon. Yeah, this is definitely longer than 30 seconds. It's still long enough to grab a snack. Grab you some pudding. Alright, I hope everyone grabs some pudding because it's time to continue on. Alright, let's not forget the Infinite Sword.
defeat you myself.
May I begin?
My turn. Come out, Creator Sword! Go for it.
I hope you enjoyed that.
I don't have any more power.
How much do you have left till time?
Much is left. About 15 minutes.
Okay. I'll be back.
And we have the good end, everyone. Which means we have 2 more chapters. You get the normal end. Normally the game will end right after that fight. Alright, we gotta leave the Silicon and then go back to it. Because reasons, I guess. Won't start the cutscene until you do. This is the cutscene where Yellow Heart's all, I want to join, I can transform and stuff. And they're like, oh sure, you can join. Even though you're 5 years old. Though I'll admit, she is probably the best attacker of this game. I'm sorry, I have to. Alright, now that Ray Wright has become so powerful, we get to be introduced to the goddess clones. It's over 8,000. You gotta go with the official translation.
Don't get careless. Let's get serious.
Finally.
Anytime.
Right now that the bad guys are telling us where to go to find Ray, it's time to go back and visit our friendly neighborhood Eden. And fight the rest of the clones. Everyone gets a clone. You get a clone, you get a clone. We all get a clone.
Uh-oh. This one looks
Too bad the clones are not hard. And instead of a cutscene, they send you right into the dungeon, which is strange for this game. It still catches me off guard sometimes to this very day. I could try and jump over that corner there, but if I get a lag jump, it becomes slower. Alright, for all you Noir and Blackheart fans out here, here's you some fan service. Gotta go fast. Faster, 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 faster. We get to fight not 2, not 3, but 4 Blackheart clones.
You pissed me off!
Finally.
My turn.
Not too far apart.
Who's next? What to do?
Are you ready? Get ready.
Poor Blackheart. He
My
doesn't get to do shit.
It's my turn to attack.
At least a Nanny Death got a full day out of watching that fight. Alright, now we're about to enter the second longest cutscene of the game. Probably not long enough to get a snack, but still still a lot of text. Shots fired from Wayward. Dang, son. Though I have to agree. It's Whiteheart or nothing, you know? Alright, now we're introduced to Transform Ray.
Don't get careless. Let's get serious.
She is a hell of a tank.
My turn.
One of the few
Ready
bosses,
anytime.
probably the only boss that can take
Why?
that has to take 3 hits to die for New Game Plus.
I got so worked up I couldn't.
158. Thanks everyone for stopping by and watching. We're about to enter the final chapter, relatively short chapter too, as long as we don't get any encounters. And it only has one boss fight. Coming up on time within just a couple more minutes. Yeah, this is a victory. Rebirth 3 will be later today for a new game True End speedrun. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Ray's drawings are the best. 10 out of 10.
Hello, here's the time.
Welcome back. Poor Neptune's in last place. She's not feeling the love. Alright, it was fun being in Ultra Dimension, but sadly, it's just about time to head back to our Hyper Dimension. We did so much in this game, just an hour, 30 minutes. In that cutscene, Nepgear was supposed to go back with Neptune, but Lydia's like, no, I'm gonna miss you, Neptune. Now they're both back in Hyper Dimension. Alright, now we get the candidates on our team, minus Gear. It's time to enter the final dungeon with some insanely good music. Let's hope no encounters happen to ruin it. Time is coming up on the final hit of Ray Wright's.
Oh man, I timed it already.
Alright, there's one enemy at the end of this bridge. He just loves ruining my no encounter dungeon.
That long ass stairs.
Come on. He was in a really good spot. Really makes me wish I was running in this game because this dungeon is so much walking. Alright, just gotta ninja my way through these enemies. Alright, final fight starts after this cutscene. Believe it or not, the candidates get some use. They only do like very little damage, but they get some use.
I'm serious today, so I don't know what'll happen to you.
Anytime. Here I go.
Oh yeah,
No, I
my bad. Uni does not get
Show me a good.
no time.
Show me. Here I go. I know I can do it.
What shall I do to you?
Time.
Why did I?
And that is victory, everybody.
You were pretty cute.
Level up.
137, 12, 24.
Nice. I beat my estimate. Now I'll play for you guys the best credits theme. You don't have to thank me. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching and hopefully enjoying.
Watch these credits real quick. We will do a small interview with Endeavor and that's going to be a place to mention YouTube.
Yeah, I heard that. Sorry, the credits theme is really loud on my end.
I didn't expect this interview, huh? Oh, hey.
Alright, so what do now?